have goods. You're bringing goods into the dock, if you will, right? So your birth, you're coming out the water as well. So you're an actual commodity as well.
Yep.
You know, and then you got that certificate.
Yep. That's
You gotta have that certificate.
Yep.
Right? In order for it to be final, there's a sale. Okay, this person is accounted for. This commodity is accounted for.
And also to make the sale, right? And then to pay who you got to pay, because then you got to pay the countries are going into. Because they have things like tariffs, they got taxes. All right, so every human body that's born in the United States, you're part of this corporation called the United States of America, man, which we know as Babylon, right? And this information we got from our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, man. It shows you how well studied they are to bring that out there, right? These other groups, IUIC ain't going to this, man. He'll just say, bring out Deuteronomy 28, 68, and ships! And ships! He's not going to go deep into why they did that, okay? Because the so-called white man owns you and you're still a slave, okay? Just like back then, he wasn't importing slaves anymore. They banned the transatlantic slave trade. They were still having slaves. You were born into it, man. As soon as your mother and your father gave birth to you, they strip you away and put you on the block. On the auction block, man. Why? Because they wanted to make money off of you. And then what? That kept the economy going. You meant production. You could produce something. All right? So what your manual labor, there's a thing called the workforce. What's the workforce? What does that really mean? That means labor, which is slavery. So how many slaves you got? How many slaves you got? That's why the so-called Chinese are a powerful nation, man. Because they got billions.
Well, Abraham, he was known for his wealth. Right? He had gold, silver, and cattle and all that, but he had men servants and maidservants.
Yep.
That's what made his wealth. Job as well.
And they were skilled too. They were skilled servants. They weren't just some big dummies that didn't know what to do. They were skilled servants. They were probably, some were good with the weaving of the baskets, okay? Some were good at making the threads for clothing. Others were good at keeping the cattle. Shepherds.
Husbandry.
Yeah. Other men knew how to butcher, right? Break down the animal, use every piece. Okay? Use the bones, use the hide. Okay? To make things, to make the craft. Like I said, it was artsy or crafty. They crafted, man. Why do you think? How do you think our people have made their musical instruments back then? A lot of it was made out of hides, out of bones.
Well, also men of war too. Abraham went to go get his nephew Lot.
Yep.
He had men of war with him. That's a skilled profession.
Yep. Well, you see it today, right? If you're rich in America, you need security.
Yep.
You need detail. They call it security detail. Well, shit. Look at all the mayors. Look at the mayor, Tiffany Henry. She got the whole police on her. All right, that's her security detail, and that's a security detail that run a lot of money, man. You paying guys a salary. You're paying dudes 30K, 50K. All right, to run the clock all night long, man. All right, and our people were the main ones that are using that to do it. We're still the main ones out there doing it. Okay. You want to keep on going on that? What shot?
I got a precept too.
All the slaves are called employees.
Yeah, employees.
The word employee means slave.
Yeah.
Look it up.
Yeah. Servant.
I'll read this. This is Revelation 18 and 11. And the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her.
Yeah.
For no man buys their merchandise anymore.
Yeah, because America is the biggest consumer of all the nations on the planet Earth. Okay? They come here as the main marketplace. The United States is the main marketplace of the world. As of right now, it's fallen off. Okay? The goods aren't being pushed like that. Like you can see right now, at one point in time, this mall had 0 vacancies. We were just in there using the restroom. It's all empty. They had that conservative guy, Benny Johnson. He went in here, and he said this mall is a ghost town. How's this operating? Well, it's only going to operate for so much longer because it's going down the drain. All right, that debt and that clay and that debt they're in is going to bite them to what? Now it's time to pay up. Now things are going to get seized. Land, people, humans. Okay? Read that again.
It says, and the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her, for no man buyeth their merchandise anymore. The merchandise of gold and silver and precious stones and of pearls, fine linen, and purple.
Those are commodities. Okay? One of the main markets, when the market opens, is the commodities. Okay, let's see what oils is, right? How much is a barrel of oil? A barrel of oil is how you know the economy's doing bad or good. Okay? When the barrel of oil is really, really high, then you kind of understand what's really happening, also geopolitically. Because everything runs off barrels of oil. That's energy. So the more barrels of oil on the market, the less the price is going to be. But that means there's more demand, there's more traffic, more business. Because you're using what? That barrel of oil to transport these other commodities that we're talking about. The spices, the fine linens. All right? And a lot of that stuff is being built where? It's out here in America. Hey, to get the main minerals right now is this thing called lithium. Cobalt. Right? These things that they're using to do this battery energy storage of electricity, man. And all that's doing is destroying entire mountain ranges. They're blowing the shit out of these mountains. In Africa, in Afghanistan. Because in Afghanistan, they got the most lithium, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, the other place is Ukraine, but also Argentina, I heard. I heard Argentina's the one, that's why Elon and that, Javier Milei, they clicked up tough. Because they're making deals right now. Like, hey man, we're gonna open up the damn Andes. We're gonna get the lithium out. And that guy, that's why he say, hey, let's dollarize it. Because as soon as we get our minerals out there, now the dollar's gonna flood in. And now the American money, the American interests are gonna be pouring in, buying all this shit. Because Africa, and I believe Afghanistan's all China now. Because the Chinese, they took over the air base. I was listening to Trump. He said that air base that Joe Biden left, which was the most expensive air base ever built, the Chinese got it. So here it is, the U.S. government went over there, poured trillions of dollars, and now who's took it over, man? So-called Chinese.
Well, that's why they won Ukraine. Lindsey Graham basically came out and said that Ukraine has over 10 to 12 trillion dollars in minerals.
Yep.
And they don't want Russia and China to get it. So they pretty much told you why they're over there, to secure resources, man.
Yeah, and
I need those resources.
And I forget which guy said it. Look, it could have been John McCain. I'm not mistaken. But one of those U.S. politicians said that Russia and these other countries mainly Russia, it's just a gas station with a military. It's a gas station with a military. Go ahead. Go ahead, brother. Just keep listening. You got any questions?
About to begin, y'all out. Y'all do the right thing.
Go ahead, read.
Y'all do the right thing.
The Sabbath goes by the new moon.
Goes by the new moon.
Y'all got
Not by
humility on your heart.
Hey, brother, Shalom. Much humility to you, brother. We're in the middle of a lesson. We're explaining how the markets work and how the markets dictated us going into slavery. Okay?
We know that's coming to an end now.
Oh, it is coming to the end, but we're still in slavery as of right now, as we speak.
2019, you're 400 years.
Were you born in the United States of America?
I was sent to take you back to Jerusalem, prepare a place.
Do you have a birth certificate? Do you have a social security number?
I'm gonna argue this stuff.
I'm asking a question. That's not argument. You're the one presenting an argument. I'm making a claim that we're still in slavery. You refuted that claim by saying we're not.
No, it's tough.
And then now I'm trying to explain to you that you are by asking you these questions.
God said, "You make us to know people for making him to know God." So your earliest forefathers, when they handed Jesus over to the Gentiles, they said, "Not the Son of God." God said, "Your forefathers, I'm gonna hand you."
Go ahead and keep reading.
Yeah, this is Revelation 18 and 12. The merchandise of gold and silver. I'm gonna read
Stay
verse
humble,
11.
brother. Stay humble, brother. Stay humble. Very humble of you. Much humility. Much humility. See how proud our people are? You know? He's gonna be soft spoken. But the whole time he's proud as hell.
He's trying to get us to worship another God. Yeah. He's talking about he's going to take us back to Jerusalem. Well, first of all, Yahushua is going to do that. So the spirit that you coming in is the spirit of a false prophet. The spirit of another God. And according to the law, he's supposed to get put to death. Coming over here and saying,